Hi, Del. You left this at the station.
Thanks.
I'll give you a hand with this. William Porter. Is that your father?
Yeah.
A writer, is he?
Not really.
My father was quite the writer.
Professional?
No. A Mountie. But he kept journals. He must have filled up almost 100. You know, it's odd. We never really spent all that much time together when I was young, so it's only recently, through his writing, that I feel as though I've gotten to know him.
Is he dead?
Yes.
Sorry.
You know, I've always thought it was the bravest thing a man could do. Writing down his innermost feelings so that any stranger could read them.
Yeah, well, I'm the only stranger I've read any of these.
Mind if I read it?
Suit yourself.
Oh, that gift. Is that for your father?
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll treasure it.
It's nothing.
He wasn't scared. He knew the thief.
Did he ID him?
Yes, he just didn't intend to.
No! I told you everything I know.
Just have a few more questions, okay? Please. Come on. Come on. Hurry up. Let's go.
Hey, what do we look like, rats?
Don't push me. Thank you very much.
Right. Okay. Thanks.
Parole officer says Porter's been a model citizen. Worked as a janitor the past 6 years. No complaints, never missed a day's work. You got that, Elaine?
Got it.
He'd come home, he'd take care of his kid, then he'd spend half the night writing short stories. Something he picked up in prison, I guess.
The boy's mother?
Left him with an aunt about 8 years ago and did a bunk. Porter got out, he took the kid back.
William Sidney Porter pled guilty to 1 count of armed robbery. He was a driver, served 7 years, released on good behavior. Nothing since.
Doesn't make any sense. Why would he leave his son?
Frazier, this may come as a shock to you, but here in the United States of America, we've discovered that bank robbers aren't usually the best family men.
He leaves prison. He reclaims his son. He works 6 years at a minimum wage job.
27, Elaine Vesperis.
This isn't a man who would abandon his life without an awful lot of thought. When the Donnellys found out he'd betrayed them, his son would have been the natural target. I don't think he'd have left him behind unprotected.
Maybe he acted on impulse.
No, I think he has a plan. We just don't know what it is.
Thanks. Porter's passport expired last month. No request for renewal.
So where's he planning to go? I brought the wiretap request over in person, sir, but His Honor had consumed a great deal of Christmas cheer and started cursing at me in Norwegian. I wasn't aware that he spoke it either, sir. I'd appreciate that. Right. Did you have to bring him?
Well, it is Christmas Eve, Ray.
What are you reading?
My father's journals. I'm just going over old cases to see if there's anything similar.
Is there?
Not that I've found.
What is it?
I just wish I'd spent more time with him. There's a lot of things I should have learned.
I learned 2 things from my father. 1, timing. Mostly when to duck. And 2, you never hit a kid, because it doesn't teach him anything. I'm gonna go to the gas station. I'll be right back.
Sam Dalton made only one mistake. He planned everything about how he was going to spend the money. Before he'd hit Whitehorse, he'd left a trail of 20s that took me right to his door. But Sam's case was nothing like this.
No, I know, but what I can't seem to find is...
Hello, son.
Hello, Dad. How are you?
I'm dead, son. Other than that, do you mean?
No, that's what I was asking.
Oh, that's good. Never be ashamed to ask a stupid question, son. I taught you that, didn't I?
Not specifically, no.
Well, no time like the present. So fill me in on the case.
The case?
The case. The case you're working on. Something bothers you about it.
Well, in a nutshell, there was a bank robbery today. Now, we've identified the perpetrators, but the wheelman, that's the driver in Chicago parlance, double-crossed his partners. Now, what we can't seem to figure, is there any insanity in our family?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Good.
Well, there was your Uncle Tiberius who died wrapped in cabbage leaves, but we assume that was a freak accident. Go on, go on.
Oh, you took your time, Robert. Doing a little Christmas shopping, I see.
Check this. Porter had a second car parked in an alley about a block away.
Really? Cameron, have to apologize to you. Seems Porter isn't planning on sharing after all.
Apology accepted, James.
Oh, Robert, I meant to ask you. Why did you toss Porter the bag?
I was trapped behind the counter, man. The cops were coming.
So instead of running around the counter, you threw the bag and jumped over.
Yeah.
Well, it makes sense.
I was thinking of getting out of there with the cash, you know?
But you didn't, did you? You're the bagman, Robert. You're supposed to carry the bag.
Hey, Jimmy, come on, man. He threw me the gun. I mean, the alarms were going off.
No, I understand. Everyone gets to make one mistake. And that was yours. See what he got us.
Far Sight calendars.
Oh, I love those. Now let's see what young Dell got.
So did you just happen to pick this moment to reappear?
Well, obviously you needed my help, son. And it was my fault. But I better prepared you. You wouldn't be floundering around like this.
Well, I'm not completely over my head, Dad. I mean,
No, don't try to make me feel better, son. I failed you as a father, but I'm going to make that up to you now.
How exactly do you propose to do that, Dad? I mean, it's not as...
Anything happen?
In what sense?
There's a light up there. And it's condemned. Stay.
Me?
Him.
Bennett. See how fast he noticed that? Observation is everything, son.
Thank you, Dad.
Round back.
There.
Police, freeze!
Count to 3 and rise up together shooting.
I don't carry a weapon.
You what?
I don't carry a weapon.
Is that smart, son?
It's the law, Dad.
Oh, no time for niceties. Here, use mine.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but it's imaginary.
Oh, so it is.
It's my last clip.
They're maneuvering for position.
I can see that.
See what?
They're maneuvering for position.
I can see that.
You've only got a few seconds left.
Right again.
About what?
You've only got a few seconds left.
What you need, son, if you don't mind me saying, is a good, solid plan. Or you could just throw a rock.
Fire your entire clip on 3.
Then he'll be out of bullets.
And I'll be out of bullets.
I heard both of you.
Is there an entire conversation going on here that I'm totally unaware of?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.